Hello and welcome to Primetime Watchmaking in the News, and this edition is going to be quite rich and intense. We have an interesting selection of product launches to talk about, some general business news, come back on some auction results and what they mean, and still a few extra things to share with you. So let's not waste any time and let's immediately start with some fireworky auction results. Because yes, we saw a new crazy record for Rolex, and what a record, as the reference 6062, known as the bow die, was sold by Philips in Geneva for a staggering $5.1 million. This is twice more than any other Rolex sold before, and I have to admit that this 1952 triple calendar moon phase timepiece belonging to the last emperor of Vietnam is really a stunning looking watch. But these prices are really getting stratospheric. It was purchased by an unknown private collector, and I doubt we will see this watch back in auction rooms very soon. So quite nice for us to have been so close to it and being able to share this with you with these nice and exclusive images, something which, by the way, we had been able to do last year too with the ultimate wristwatch record set by the Patek Philippe reference 1518 in steel, sold for $11 million. Yet another little exclusive insider. We like those and count on us for some more. Anyhow, there were other auctions during that same week, and it was very surprising and disappointing to see that Sotheby's was not able to find a buyer for the incredible Calibre 89, Calibre 89 by Patek Philippe, the brand's most complicated timepiece ever produced for its 150th anniversary back in 1989. For the record, its current owner had already put this watch for sale a couple of years ago for a rather high fixed price. We're talking around $11-12 million, and it was actually Christie's, the other important auction house, that was previously tasked to do so in its private sale department, but that didn't happen. So the owner now went with Sotheby's and was ready to put it in auction, was ready to lower the price, if we can say so, but nevertheless the reserve price was not reached. All in all, I think this gives, unfortunately, a bad vibe to this timepiece, like a wrong signal. So we'll see what will happen next, because it remains an extraordinary timepiece with its 33 complication and what it represents in the history of the brand and for watchmaking in general. So quickly talking about the overall results, the four main auction houses sold for a bit more than $60 billion of vintage timepieces during this Geneva week, but one has to note that Philips represented 50% of this number, so clearly the market leader in the world of watch auctions. And I just wanted to mention a rather poor performance by Sotheby's, 10 times as less as Philips, with approximately $3 million in sales, and actually so poor that I didn't even receive a press release from their part summarizing their results, something generally you get quite automatically. So in terms of trends, Rolex definitely dominated these auctions. Of course, some Patek Philippe also went for some pretty high figures, but it seems like collectors are slightly shifting their interest from what used to be the blue chip lots of any watch auctions not even so long ago.